the truth. When she smiles at you, she'll say that angels don't lie.
Hello, 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 my beautiful friends, and welcome to Angels Don't Lie. I'm your host, Jeannie Street, and I'm coming to you live from my office, and I got Casey on the line. Casey, say hello.
Hello, everyone.
There we go. So tonight we have a special kind of flashback treat, I would say, because we haven't done it in so long, but we're doing a call-in show on Facebook. So anybody that's watching on Instagram, if you want to hear what's happening, because Facebook will be able to hear it, sign on to Facebook. And the number to call in to have your reading is 646-891-5252. I got that right after all this time. Can you believe that?
Awesome.
All right, so I'm just going to go on, and I'm going to add this into the comment section. So we want to hear from you. And we can also take calls from out of the country through Facebook Messenger. Casey, he's the bomb. He's got it set up.
Yep, just send me a message, and we have to connect via friendship on the friends thing for Facebook to be able to do it. But we've done it successfully numerous times.
So I just forgot I can set this. I'm going to set up the microphone onto the Instagram people so they at least can hear. I think you guys can hear if I put this over here and I knock you over. I just had it all set up. Hold on. I think this will work for you Insta people. I'm messing up my whole system. Casey, say something. Say hello to Instagram.
Oh, I just want to tell you that.
Know if they can hear you.
Whenever you're ready, we have a caller already.
We do.
I think it's going to be one of those nights. Yep.
I'm not even done being set up here. All right. All right, Instagram, can you hear me? Send me a little wave. Let me know if you can hear. And we've got a phone call already. I wanted to add the number in, so let me do that really quick before we take the caller. 891-5252. This is the number to call. Okay, there you go. I did it. So, yes, I got one wave that Alexa can hear me. Yay, Alexa, yay. So we're going to take a call in right now. We have somebody on the line. So, Casey, you can...
Are you ready? Here we go.
Let them come through.
Here we go. Caller number one.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. Hold on one second, because I just realized that Facebook can't hear you guys. And I just dropped the Instagram people, and I am a hot mess right now. Hold on. Sorry, I didn't get your name. Who am I talking to?
Jill.
Hi, Jill. How are you, love?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Well, I'm good, except I have these too many technical issues right now. There you go. I just walk it away. Facebook can hear now. I forgot that I had to put the headphones on Facebook. So, where are you calling from, Jill?
Connecticut.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Well, welcome. How can I help you tonight?
Oh, I'm a new fan of yours.
Oh, thank you. Welcome. Welcome. We're happy to have you.
Just wondering, what you see in my future or what's going on.
So, yeah, let me give you my little, kind of spiel of how I work. So I don't do predictions, but what I do is I can call in your angels, and you can ask me a name of a loved one that you'd like to hear from, or you can say, I'd just like to talk to somebody on the other side specifically, but not predictions, not like what's necessarily going on in your life and where you're going. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So does that help better so you can get that question that you want?
Yes, so I would like to hear from my father.
Perfect. Can you just give me his first name?
Frank.
Thank you very much. And you haven't what?
I haven't had any signs that he's around, and I'm just wondering if he is around.
Right. Sometimes it's really, really stressful for us when we don't hear from them or think that they're sending us the sign. We feel kind of alone and isolated. So you have a large extended family, correct?
Yes.
Okay. That's the first thing that your dad's bringing through for me. And I do feel like he's been dropping, and that's his word, I've been dropping things. I feel like that's his sign. And I don't know why the tripping you up, if he was unstable on his feet in life, but he's talking about tripping. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. So it's, I asked them to give me a validation of something I wouldn't know about them or you, so that you will be easeful and that will make a connection. So your dad is definitely around you. I don't feel like he's talking about the birds. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All of the chirping. He said, I'm making that happen. I'm right there. He said, everybody's so worried. And who's the everybody? Is that the extended family?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Because I do feel like there's a bunch of chitter-chatter going on.
Yeah, I think that would include my mother, too, who's still here.
Yeah. And so, that's his way of showing up for you and letting you know that he's okay. What's the number 7 for you? 7 can be a month, it can be the day, and it can be the number of family members, but there's a 7, and he's showing that as well.
7 of us just went on a vacation together.
So there's another confirmation with your dad saying, I'm there, that he's with you.
Yeah, he was the only one that was missing.
No, he was not missing. He was right there. So our loved ones, and since you're new, I'll give you this little bit of an explanation, is that our soul is infinite, right? It's infinite. There's no ending. The physical ends, but the soul continues. So you can have conversations with your dad because he's forever present. And he will give you signs. So I love to tell my students and people that I work with to grab your journal and write it out. Have a conversation in your journal with your dad when you're feeling stressed or you're feeling like you need to talk with him, and he'll answer you. You'll feel his voice come through. And that will be a beautiful easement for you. Okay?
Okay, I'll give that a try, yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Jill. It was so nice to talk with you.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Have a beautiful night.
You too. Thanks.
Welcome. So I don't think our Instagrammers can hear, but I'm sorry, guys. But you can hear me, and there's some beautiful connections that are going on. So I'd love for you to come over and join us, but it's so nice to see you guys. So I also want to give some shout-outs because lots of people are on here, and I want to say hello to all of you. Hi, Marianne and Eugene. How are you, my friends? Hi, Lori. How are you? Karina, Maria. Yes, the number 646-891-5252. It's also published above on the top of the video. Hi, Jill. I think I just spoke to you. Denise, hello. Susan, hello, my love. Hi, Noelle. How are you? Hi, Leslie. How are you doing, sweetheart? Hi, Lisa. Lori, did you get that number, love? Hi, Manuela. How are you? So nice to see you. That's like twice in a week, right? I saw you walk by. Oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet. I'm like in a tank top. I love you guys. Thank you. Just hanging out. Hi, Eugene. I said hello to you. Hi, Catherine. Karina, I forgot to tell you. I didn't get back to you, but and I should tell everybody this. Hi, Michael. How are you? And hi, Helen. How are you? Hi, Jen. You're listening to. Beautiful. Woo! Beautiful crowd. So here's what I got going on. I'll let you know. So I have this class coming up called the Spiritual Healers class. And what I like to tell you, what I want to tell you is that my work that I do, all of the work that I do, is about supporting you. So wherever you are, whether you're in grief, in pain, if you've experienced trauma, I can offer sessions and readings and little times like this where we get together and we connect, right? And we hear what Spirit has to say. The card readings gives us a support on our day, on our week, right? Our week ahead helps us to remember to stay in faith, right? Those are the things that I do to support you. Those are the things I love to do, right? through my email list. I nurture, the best that I can. And the other ways that I support people are through my teachings and my workshops and my offerings and my speaking. Those are the ways I connect when you're ready to stand in your own light, right? When you're ready to shine, you're ready to move forward. So that's what the Spiritual Healers class is about. And I've had somebody come forward, and one of my past students, I've had 18 women that have gone through the course. And she said in her email to her tribe, she was talking about the spiritual healer and how that really scared her in the beginning. She's like, I'm not a spiritual healer, and I don't want to even pretend to be. So it was a really big deal for her even to get over the name. And it wasn't until I gave her the explanation, right, that we basically are all healers, right, because we have a light to share. And we have our spirituality, so our connection to God. And we share that with others through lots of modalities, through, just conversations, through our work, where we are, through our home, right? And so putting the two words together, spiritual healing, it means that we're aligned spiritually, right? Because I tell you, I'm God-based for that very specific reason. So that I am in alignment. I'm praying, I'm doing what I call that you work, right? In order to bring through love, high vibration energy that will support you, right? That's my goal. And the healing part is that when we're in that alignment, we automatically are sharing love. So what makes this course different is that we learn how to channel that energy. We learn how to tune in. We learn how to pay attention and do a self-inventory, I call this like a health check, where we check in and we realign. So a couple of you have signed up already, because today is my last day that I'm doing the special, which is you get level 1 and level 2 for the price of level 1. It's a mega deal. And it's a crazy deal, I'll tell you, like crazy. But you can sign up for either the fall session, which is October 25th and 26th for level 1, and December 6th and 7th. I think that's the dates. It's a Friday and a Saturday. The first one's in December. There's level 2. Or you can take it in the spring. So I have in April and in May, the first 2 weekends will be level 1 and level 2 again. So if it doesn't work out, you can do level 1 in the spring and level 2 in the spring and still get this deal, which is going to go away tonight. So I want you to know that. I want you to have it. And if you have questions and you want to talk to me, send me an inbox and I'll answer you. Okay. That was my spiel.
Wow, that was a lot of words.
A little bit. What?
I said that was a lot of words.
I know, wasn't it? I was like on like a little roll.
Take a deep breath. Yeah, you're going. I do have callers whenever you're ready.
Okay.
So whenever
let me stop. I'm going to share a meditation.
Okay.
Let me tell them this. I'm going to share a meditation hopefully before the end of the night. That's part of the Spiritual Healers course. It's something that I'm going to do with level 1 students, and it's simply amazing. So, hey Tina, hi Sandy, and you see Manuel saying, say hello to your wife there. Michael, I'm psyched that you're going to be there. It's going to be amazing, and I just hit the wrong button. Get out of there. Hi, Petra. How are you? Nancy's watching. Hillary. Hey, Hillary. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So nice. Okay, I'm ready now. I'll stop talking.
All right. Here we go. Caller number 2.
Hi, this is Jeannie. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, Jeannie. It's Michael.
Hi, Michael. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Is this twice in one day, Michael? That's crazy.
It's twice in one day. It's amazing, isn't it?
It really is. So how can I help you tonight?
Well, first of all, it was great to talk to you today, and thank you so much for the gift of your time. I really appreciate it. Now, the last time that I caught you on Facebook Live, you were talking about the Spiritual Healers course, and I was on the fence as to whether or not to do it, and you said that my grandmother came through and saying that she was being a little nosy, and she came through with some amazing guidance for me. So I thought that I would call in and give her a proper period of time to say what she has to say.
I love that. Can you give me your grandmother's first name?
I have two on the other side. I'm pretty sure the one that poked in was Hilda. There's Hilda and Mariana.
Okay, I'm going to write that down. And who's on the mother's side?
That's Mariana.
Yeah, so that's who I'm seeing first, so just so you know. And Hilda was, you were a little closer to Hilda, correct?
We were, I was close with both, but in spirit, Hilda's usually the one that comes through first.
So, when they show me closer, was it literally in terms of where she lived? Did she live closer? Because I think that's what she's talking about, the physical closeness.
Mariana lived closer, yes, she did. She lived right in back of us, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Just so I'm getting this straight. And did she have an illness? Because I'm feeling like that. I'm feeling like I don't feel well all over my body. I have some, I want to say like fevers.
She had, she had circulation issues, and she had Alzheimer's at the end.
Okay, so it's just like how she's showing up. I do feel like there was probably that confusion around different things. So that can be her, and it can also be the time of her passing as well. Like what was going on, things were just kind of a little off.
Yes.
She tells me, like, her words are like how special you are. Like, you're the sweetest soul, and you feel immensely like this deep-seated pain that you carry all the time. She's saying, it was me. I'm sending you. You need to do the things that are going to serve you. And it doesn't have to be this class, although I'm thrilled that you signed up. Yeah. It is about you taking and validating, holding the things that are going to serve you and knowing, yes, this is mine. Yes, I'm going to do this. Yes, it's time for that healing. That's what she's showing me. Like, it's such a beautiful time for you in terms of shining your light and using your gift and healing that deep-seated pain.
I love
and what's the embarrassed? And that's the word she's bringing up, like an embarrassment or an embarrassed?
That I'm an embarrassment?
No. Is that what you feel? She's using the word, so she's saying it. Is that you? Is that what you're holding?
No, I don't know.
Or have you been recently embarrassed? So I'm trying to understand why she's showing me this.
I can't remember a time that I've been embarrassed. There was a lot that I didn't let my grandmothers know about me because I wasn't super comfortable with myself at that time in terms of just being out of the closet and letting them know about my life as I was living my life.
So that could be what she's showing me. Remember that I receive in my vocabulary, and it might not be your word, but that's the word that she's bringing through. And it's just it's a validation of your pain, right? That's what it is. It's a validation of your pain. And there's no separation of love now. Like, even though there was structure in life, and she makes me feel like that structure, like rules to follow. You understand the rules?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Okay. So there's no more. Yeah. So there's no more rules, Michael. It is all about love. And she said, you said it earlier, everything is about love.
Awesome.
Right. And she really likes your spouse, by the way. And you chose really, not that it was just your choosing. I feel like you have done a turnaround for yourself, and you are standing in a confidence that is newfound for you and really, really great. Really, I'm going to use the word like sexy, because I feel like it's like groovy. Does that make sense?
It's groovy, and I love when you use the word groovy because I use it all the time, and I love it. So that's
good.
Great.
There you go. So that's
groovy
her way, again, of coming through and using perfect. So thank you so much for calling in, Michael. I know everybody loved hearing from your grandmother and you as well.
Thank you, Jeannie.
You're welcome. You're welcome, my friend, and I look forward to meeting you. I'm so excited.
I know, me too. It's going to rock.
It's going to rock. It's going to be awesome.
Thank you, Jean.
Great. All right. Have a beautiful night.
You too, Jeannie. Bye.
So listen, this is the other thing. I have 2 guys signed up for this class, 2, and I'm thrilled because it's going to be amazing. We're going to have this amazing, amazing group. All right, so let me say hi to anybody else. So guys, if you want a message from your loved ones, you have to call in. That's how we're doing it tonight. 646-891-5252. Hi, Angela. How are you? Hi, Chantel. How are you? So nice to see you. Hi, Nicole. How are you? Hey, Jackie. How are you? And there's my delivery. If you'd like a message, you got to call in. And my Instagrammers, it's so nice to hang out with you and see you. And I think everybody's on there. Perfect. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to touch it because it's going to fall over. Woo! So, Casey, what's going on over there?
Got a caller 3 and a 4 and a 5.
Caller.
Are you ready?
Hey, I better turn the page over. I am ready.
All right, here we go.
Thank you guys for holding too.
Caller 3.
All right, perfect.
Hello.
Hi, this is Jeannie. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, this is Helene from New Hampshire.
Oh, it's Helene. How are you?
Yes.
I'm
good. How are you?
I've been slaughtering your name, girl. I am so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. No, that's okay. I'm thrilled to be able to call through, and my friend Myra actually introduced me to your.
Awesome, Myra. She's a doll. She's a sweetheart, and I think Myra belongs to Susan Eith, right?
Yeah.
I think that's how.
That's correct.
I'm keeping up here. I think I'm doing pretty good. Right. So how can I help you?
I have a nephew, my nephew Scott, who passed almost 5 years ago very suddenly. And we as a family have tried various ways of connecting and reaching out, and I just haven't quite gotten what I need, and I don't know if there's anything that you are feeling about him.
Yeah, so I get, as soon as you said his name, I was receiving tragically. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And my head hurts as well. So I'm having this head pressure as well. Do you understand that as well?
Very possibly, yes.
So they'll give me pieces again that something I wouldn't know to give you that validation, right? They call that evidential mediumship, if we give it a title, which is just this proof of energy. So you know that it's him, right?
Yes. Yes.
And he has I can't talk. That's the other thing. Like, I feel like my air pipes are closed off. It's very physical what he's showing me.
Yeah.
But now he's coming into full picture, and now he's showing me like him healed. He's showing me that he's been healed and that he's bright and shiny and he is with God. He said, I am with God and I have healed. And so this is him because it's been such a painful experience that you guys have all gone through.
Yes.
And he claims responsibility for his passing. He claims the pain that he left behind, and he's working now in terms to help heal it.
Okay.
And so I don't know how that plays in for you, and this scene of what happened with Scott. But when they claim responsibility, it can mean a number of things. It doesn't always necessarily mean they decided to take their life and they took their life. It could mean that they got involved in something that they shouldn't have, and they know it.
Yeah.
Does that make
okay? He drowned accidentally in a friend's hot tub on a very cold Saturday morning, and when he's messaged before, he has said this, what was I thinking, kind of thing,
Okay. Yeah. So it feels like,
he was alone.
Right. So there was some sort of, he's claiming that responsibility because he doesn't want anybody else to have a blame. Right. He holds that. Okay. Yeah. What are the flowers? He's smiling too.
Flowers. Oh, I send my sister, his mom, flowers.
So he's just giving you that, like, thank you. Like, I feel like that's how he's showing up for you tonight. So beautiful.
Yeah, he was a good kid.
Yeah,
we miss him, and if he can just keep sending light, particularly to his sister and his parents.
He's continually there. So if you listen to the first reading that I did with Jill, we talked about how she can keep in contact with her dad, because we get really stuck in this physical world and we forget that the soul is infinite. So grab the journal, have a conversation in the journal, and you will feel him immediately. It's just like when we pray, you know, we don't have to be on our knees, but when we pray, and it's amazing what happens. The energy shifts right away.
Yeah.
It's like it's immediate. So you'll feel that sense of energy that Scott will send through. And listen, he's not typical, like, you know, he's not going to send like warm hugs and like that's not his energy. So his is going to be a little different. That's what he's making me feel, because that's how you'll know it's him.
Yeah, and he does come through at different times in different ways, and I'm pretty sure it's him, but we've just always just wanted some peace around, you know, what happened, and that he's okay.
He is, and I love that he said, "I'm with God. He's good."
Great, thank you so much.
So that's a beautiful validation. Say your name again, Helene. Helene.
Yeah.
I got to do that. If I forget, don't hate me.
I won't. You know, a lot of people call me Helen. They think I leave the E off the end.
Yes. I'm like,
it's a long E. When you see
this.
the E at the end, long E.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Jeannie.
Have a beautiful night, love.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, bye. And I see that Eugene and Marianne are asking for prayers for their son, Michael. So let's all take a moment, if you don't mind, and just bow your heads. And if you want to put your hands over your heart, and let's say a prayer for Michael and ask for God's light to surround him and his parents, and to keep them lifted and held through their journey. And whatever is happening and going on in their life, that they feel supported and loved. Beautiful. We've got you, loves. We've got you. We're holding you. Patty, you are right about the prayers. Yes, my friend, we are. We're right on that. Beautiful. Okay, so everybody has the number, 646-891-5252, and Casey said we have more people on hold. And thank you guys for holding if you're on there. Casey, I'm ready.
Here we go.
Okay. Hi, this is Jeannie. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, Jeannie. It's Angela. How are you?
Good, Angela. How are you, love?
I'm good, but still confused. We're going to go back to the house. If you remember, I finally got enough nerve, and I put the house up for sale because you told me my loved one said it's okay. He was writing a prescription to put the house up for sale. And
I don't remember, but that's okay. You just filled me in.
Things are not happening as I expected, and now I'm almost second-guessing myself, and I have monetary decisions to make if I'm going to stay here through the winter, and I just need to know if there's any guidance of what anybody thinks.
Yeah, so first I'm going to tell you, when we're unsure and we're taking, you know, anything that I bring through for you is meant for your highest and best good, and you have free will to choose, right? That's why it's not prediction. So when we take into account and we hold that energy and then we make decisions, we have to be fully invested in that decision, that we know that it's going to be serving us and it's for our highest and best good, that it's a great decision. But if we enter that with, I don't know, this doesn't feel right, doesn't feel comfortable, maybe I should choose this, that's the energy we're putting forward, and that's what we're getting in return. So if you're unsteady and this decision that you're making is not your own, you're not owning it, then yeah, nothing is going to come to the fruition that you want, right? Because we are every day causing our life to be what it is, right? Because our thoughts become things. That's how we manifest. That's how we have abundance or lack thereof. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So
my
when
brain
you're
is
entering,
just a constant ball of confusion, though. So I can't. And I've prayed for peace and to let it go. And I've really tried to let it go and let God take care of it. And what will happen will be. And I'm just so confused. But it's these monetary decisions that I'm forced to make soon.
So God says, "I'm here for you, but I can't make your decisions." Right? That's why I gifted you free will. Right? I'll support you, whatever the decision is, but you've got to make a decision, and then I can do my work. He can't do his work and support you if you're not making a move. Does that make sense? Or when you make the move, you're scared and you're like, well, this sucks, or there's nothing happening, or so you have to be fully vested in your decision making. So is this something that you truly want to let go of this house? Or are you holding it because you have some unhealed guilt?
If they was to come along and offer me the price that I'm asking, then I'd say, okay, it's all yours. I would have no problem with that, no. But it's just I'm feeling like there must be some reason they're not doing that because they were doing it all up and down the road. It's kind of hard to explain, but I'm not putting a crazy price on my house unlike anyone else is getting.
This is energetic.
What I deserve.
Right? That's another sign that this is an energetic, the block that you have going on, because if the houses around you are selling and it's around the same price, then that means you're not energetically connected to letting the house go. You're holding still for proof or guidance or something outside of yourself. Somebody to tell you this is what has to be done. But you innately know, we all know, right? And so the guidance that we receive in any reading, no matter who it's with, is meant for our highest and best good, but for us to discern, is this mine or not? So selling the house, does that feel really good to you? Yeah, it would be much better for me financially. And because if not, I'm going to struggle. Right, and so that's what you're putting forward, right? You're holding on to, I'm going to struggle. So what if we just let that go? There is no struggle. There is no struggle. And the house, and just kind of do this envisioning. Actually, there's a great book out that just came out called Super Attractor by Gabby Bernstein. Do you know her? No, but I'll write it down. So, yeah, it's called Super Attractor. And she takes you through the exact steps what I'm talking about, which is how to attract what we want, but in the name of love and with God, right? So it's not about manifesting just things. It's about changing our beliefs. It's about changing our mindset, because the one thing that stops us from having what we really want is our fears, right? That's the only thing that's in between you and that outcome. Okay. So, okay. In other words, there's no one over there that has any indication. Well, or like any message. Because this is such a physical problem. Right? This is a physical holding of energy. And they're in this, lightened etheric mode, right? So they don't have the physical connections to the things and the timeline, right? So putting the house on the market when it's the right time and when it's available for you and when you're in that alignment of like, yes, this is going to serve me. Yes, this is going to be great. And when I'm open to receiving, then it's going to come to me. But you're closed to receiving because you live in panic. Do you understand the panic? I understand the constant. Yeah, right. my brain feels like a scrambler constantly. Right. So this is your parents' home, Angela? No, it's the house I built for 10 years. It's a very unique house, and we physically built it for 10 years. It's made out of tires and cans, and I pounded over 2,000 tires for 10 years. So, and that's why I don't want to give it away. I'm right. And I feel like people think, oh, she's just some dumb widow and she'll cave because she needs the money, and I'm not that person. Right. So, and is that, but again, are you projecting? Are you projecting that? Instead of staying in this placement of love and calling in what you need, you're putting out more judgment. You're putting out more yuckiness. That's that energy, right? Like of course you're not dumb. Of course you have this beautiful house that can serve somebody else. So look at it that way. Like, I have this beautiful house, and call the family. Who do you want? What do you see for that house? Who do you see living there?
A lot of kids and a family working hard and keeping it pretty.
Right, and so, right, so those are the thoughts that you want to have. Like, envision that family coming in, and envision them loving it and supporting it and being thrilled with all the love that you put forward in it, and picture it being easeful. I feel like you're so structured and still in pain and still in grief that you haven't healed, and that not that this is the wrong time. I don't feel like the wrong time is here. I just feel like your mindset needs shifting. And where's your sister?
I don't have a sister.
What's a sister? Is it your husband's sister?
She's here.
She's passed.
Yes.
Okay. And your husband's on the other side, because he's talking about her right now. So what is that about? Is she helping you? Why is he bringing her up?
No, she's real close to me. She's going through some struggles of her own. So.
Oh, okay. And is that where the
and his health?
Okay, so that's where the panic is. And that's the word he used while you were talking, and I'm like, is this Angela's panic, or is this the sister's panic? So my takeaway, is that your struggle is real. That's what I want to validate. Your struggle is real, but your struggle is also created by you, by your thoughts, right? And it can shift and change if you're ready to shift and change it, right? Okay. So, and I feel like you are ready. I feel like the door is opening, but I feel like you need the steps and the how-to. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I pray constantly all the time for peace of mind about it.
That
doesn't seem to be getting answered, but I pray constantly about that.
Because if we don't take action, right, we can pray, but we still have to take action. We still have to move with the energy. We have to be willing to participate in our outcome, right? Our outcome can't just happen. We have to participate, right? For instance, when I was writing my book, I knew that I, had to write this book. I knew it was in me. And I kept getting the message, well, what if I just listened to that and I just never went forward? But instead, I took a writing class. And then I took a how to publish a book class. And then I Googled the heck out of everything. And then I talked to people. So I found my pathway. I got the information, and then I put it into action, right, to get that book out. I could still be sitting here today with just the thought, oh, I've got a book and I don't know how to do it, right? I'm waiting for God to send me a sign. Well, God says you have everything that you need within you. You have it. You have it. You have it. You have it. But we pay more attention to our fear voice than to love. We have more attention to, oh my gosh, if I do this, it's not going to be good, than if we take a step forward and say, all right, this is scary, but I'm going to do this.
Okay.
And I do feel like what's the cleanup that's needed? Is that just of your energy? Okay. So listen, that's a great action step right there. Go through the barn, start cleaning it up, and have love while you're doing it, and say, this barn is going to serve and build your people in your mind, and see them coming in and seeing them have animals or whatever. That's going to be the beautiful thing. Okay?
Yeah, it's full of his things that I've had a hard time getting rid of, but I am ready to get rid of them. So.
Yeah, there you go, girl. Now is the time. Now is the time.
Okay.
All right?
Okay. I won't hold other callers back.
Holding you in love and prayers, my friend, okay?
Thank you. All right.
Have a beautiful night. Bye.
You too.
That was a big call. That was huge, right? How are you guys doing out there? Hi, Grace. I see you joining. Hi, Shelly. I'm still here. This is live. We're live. I think your name is it Jaja or JJ? Maria. I am doing readings, and they are live right now while I'm on. What time is it? It's 7:35. Hi, Sarah. How are you? So you can call in 646-891-5252. All right, Casey. Where are you?
Right.
Are you ready?
Here we go. Yeah. Caller number 5.
Okay. Hi, this is Jeannie. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, Jeannie. It's Tina.
Hi, Tina. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well. I'm glad I got through.
Yeah. Are you feeling okay?
I am. I'm feeling better. Had my surgery and
okay.
Getting back to where I used to be. Really learned a new appreciation for a lot of things.
I think with anything that like what you've gone through, you have no choice. You have no choice then to find the love on the other side of it. That's what pain can bring us, right? Or trauma or grief. It can bring us to a light.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been 3 months since my brother passed.
Okay.
And I have a couple other siblings on the other side of my parents, so I'm hoping somebody comes through tonight and tells me,
Yeah, I kind of feel like you feel so alone, even though you have family. I do feel like you feel. I want to use the word abandoned. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
So, and that's all heart-centered stuff, which, there's no irony that you've gone through all of this, treatment and cancer. So it's about returning to a self-love and a support system. Like, I don't feel like you're completely supported the way you support others. And I feel like, you can open your heart more to allow people in and soften a little bit. Right?
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
So I feel like I'm being gentle with you, but I feel like it's important for you to stay in this self-awareness of, can I soften again? Can I let go of this anger? Because all of that stuff and all that frustration, anger, judgment, whatever you want to call it, it's built up in you, and it needs an exit point because it's toxic.
Right. And I do feel that I'm not the same person I was, and I'm wondering if I can get that passion and that feeling back that I used to have. And
well, you went through a big loss, your illness, right? And then let's just talk about the illness. That alone is a huge trauma. And then you experience the loss of a sibling. It brings up the memories of the other siblings that have crossed. And and what's the disease? What am I hearing disease word for?
Well, it could be my sister.
Is your sister ill, or is your sister on the other side?
Yeah. My little sister is on the other side with my two brothers.
Was she really young and ill?
Yes.
And I don't feel like I can see well either. Does that make sense?
Yeah, she went blind at the end of her life.
Okay. It's just how she's showing up, so you know that it's her, that she's confirming that it's her. She has grown, and she has shifted and changed and evolved. That's how her soul's coming through. Bright and shiny and not sickly, she says. And she can do all the things that she didn't get to do. She is having fun, which I feel like she was really restricted in her time here in her life. I feel like she was really restricted with what she could do.
Yes. She did live with my mother before she got sick, and then my mother took care of her when she got sick for 2 years before she passed.
Right. And that's such a burden, right? And your mom is on the other side, correct?
Yes.
So I've got a mother figure showing up as well. And she's showing me the bags, the purses, the handbags, the handbags. You get the handbags?
I do.
Yep. So she's like, nothing has changed. And your mom has more of like a New York type of accent. Do you understand that?
No.
What's the accent? Why is she giving me the accent? Did she just like to shop in New York?
She was from Vermont. She had a little accent.
Oh, okay. It's the Vermont accent. Okay. I'm just assuming it's New York. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I get it.
Yeah, no. Both her and my dad were from Vermont.
Okay.
Yeah. But,
nice.
I want
Springfield. Okay. What were you going to say? I want what?
I wanted to see, before I was born, I had a sibling pass.
Okay.
And he was a baby, and I just wanted to see if anything comes through with him. I mean, I'd love to talk to them all. I just...
Yep, but we have a short time here, so...
I know.
I will give you the confirmation. What your mom shows me is that she has everybody, and she makes me feel like she's nurturing everybody, and she's taking care, and she's been reunited. I feel like maybe your mom had miscarriages as well, because she's showing me like a lot of children, and that's just her way of showing up. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. She has nine kids,
and her message to you is to continue growing, continue self-loving and caring for yourself, and don't worry what other people think. Really take care of yourself.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. All right, my friend. Thank you so much for calling in.
Thank you. Thanks.
Have a beautiful night.
You too.
Bye. How's everybody over here on Facebook and Instagram doing? Are you all loving the show so far? Is it amazing or what? I got a few more people on here. Sandy, Gina, hi, how are you? Mary Kay joined in. Nicole, hey there, love. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If I'm missing your name, I'm not saying hello. I'm not meaning to leave you out. You can add it in right now. Right? It's so beautiful to hear those confirmations and validations. Are any of the readings touching you? Like, are you feeling like they could be a message for you as well? I was curious if anybody's heard something that felt like it was for them, because Spirit will piggyback on other people, souls that will come through in order so that we can have a healing. So is anybody experiencing a healing through those readings? I'm curious. All right, Casey, I know we have more people, yes?
Yep. Are you ready?
All right.
Here we go.
And again, thank you guys for holding. Okay. Hi, this is Jeannie. Who am I talking to?
Try it again.
Hi, this is
there.
Oh, there it
Sorry.
is.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. This is Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. What's going on?
So like a lot's been going on. I kind of have obviously it's life, so like a lot goes on all the time. But my son's father passed away 6 years ago, and I've never gone to like readings or anything, and I just wanted to see if there was anything, like any messages from out there.
Sure. Can you give me his first name?
Andres. People called him AJ.
Perfect. And where can I ask you where you're from, Nicole? Where you're calling in from?
I'm from Connecticut, New Preston.
Thank you. Thank you. Is there like first he shows me kind of hunting. Do you understand the hunting?
Not
I don't know why I'm getting. What is the hunting? Who hunts?
I have no idea.
Okay.
We're not really a hunting family.
I know. I'm like, where's the hunting coming from? Because it doesn't feel like, and I don't know why he's talking about it. Did you live by somewhere where people were hunting kind of around you? He's bringing it up, and I'm just trying to understand what the heck it means.
I mean, there's a lot of people around me that do hunt. Like, I have friends and stuff like that, but I've never been hunting or anything.
I don't feel like it's about you or about him. It's just something he's bringing forward. Again, I always ask for like something I wouldn't know, and I'm like, all right, what does that mean?
Yeah.
And he has a little bit of a warped sense of humor. Just so you understand, it's just, I say that in a loving, kind way. It's just how he shows up, and it's just, he's like this, his personality is not like your normal regular guy. He's funny, he's kind of, obnoxious, and he's a little, what is the word? Like, I don't know, I feel like he could say something and it could have two meanings, like a twisted way of saying something.
Yeah, that's so true.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's just the way he shows up. He says that you're doing a fantastic job. He said, of course I'm leading, and he said, but of course I'm doing everything on my side too. And that's what I mean why he's so funny. Like, he's like, but I have a hand in it as well.
Yeah, that's something he would say.
Yeah, but he also makes me feel like, you've had to deal with so much at a young age, and had to pick up pieces and do things, and you've always second guessed yourself. So he doesn't want you to do that anymore. He's like, you don't need to second guess. He's like, obviously you're crushing it. You're doing it. Right?
That's awesome. Yeah.
Perfect. And you have a little bit of guilt as well?
Yeah. Guess you could say that.
Yeah. He says you can stop that now. Right? You can stop that now. Love is love. You don't need to have any more guilt. You don't need to feel bad. Because this is how it was supposed to be, unfortunately, but this is how it was supposed to be.
Yeah, definitely.
I also feel like he's immensely proud of his son, and I feel like he said, "Give him a little shove for me." Like, that's like the heartwarmingness he makes me feel like. Of course, he would want to do a real hug, but he's like, more shove him, because that would be realistic. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, Nicole, I hope that you hold this in your heart, and it serves you, and it helps you to have a lighter life.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. Have a beautiful night. Beautiful. All right. Have a beautiful night. Thank you.
You too.
Bye. Oh, that's so beautiful. I love the personality that he was showing up. AJ was really giving that to Nicole, and what a gift. What a gift. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Casey, are we good? Am I going to be able to do my devotional?
Well, we have a couple more callers in the queue.
Guys, I love you. This is a crazy night. All right, let's do it.
We may just have to run a little late. If you can handle it, here we go.
Really?
Anybody that is on hold right now, if you are on hold, we are having technical issues. Skype is not accepting the call, and we can't hear me through there because I'm not dialed in anymore. So I apologize for that. But you can still hear me through this, right? Everybody can still hear, because it's not going through. So we will make another date, and we'll let you know when we're going to do this live again. So in the meantime, I'm not going to text anymore. I'm going to read this to you. So get yourself situated. Let's get in a nice frame of mind, and let's just call in our angels, and let's call in love. So go ahead and close your eyes and take a moment, and I'm going to read this to you, okay? I am that I am. I am ready to transform my limiting beliefs, to release the judgments I hold over myself, and believe in my value. I am that I am. I am embracing my truths, honoring my soul path, and grateful for my life experiences. I am that I am. I am a brave, empowered being of light. I have been gifted free choice, and I choose love. I am that I am. I am the grace of God. Put your hands over your heart and take a nice deep breath in. And I want you to repeat, I am that I am, out loud. Deep breath in. I am that I am. I am the grace of God. And exhale. So sit quietly with this devotional. When we are through, sit quietly. Hold yourself in this sacred space. Grab your journal, write down all your feelings, and really just see what comes up, right? Have that beautiful experience. And if you are interested in hanging out with me and taking yourself to the next level spiritually, then definitely sign up for the Spiritual Healers class tonight. Send me an inbox. The sale ends tonight, and I definitely want you to take advantage if you're interested, because getting 2 classes for the price of 1 is totally crazy. And the other thing I should tell you as well is that I'm building a digital course along with the live classes. So you will have the content that I'll be teaching for your life, so you can always return to it. And I know I have some of my former students here watching, and that's one of the things they said to me coming forward was, I wish I could go back. I wish I could, sit and learn that one lesson again, or find out about crystals, or know about raw foods, because it's something that you can't go back to, but now you'll be able to, because I'm going to film the lessons, and every year I'll be adding new content. So it's going to be amazing. It's beyond what I can envision, because the angels are showing it to me. Beautiful. All right, so I am that I am. That's your mantra. That's what you're holding. That's what you're working with. And I thank you all so much for tuning in and hanging out and listening to our beautiful calls. And those of you who didn't get through, definitely we're going to have another show. I'll let you know when. And God bless. Have a beautiful night. You know what I know, because angels don't lie. Thank you very much. And thank you, Casey. God bless, guys.
Angels don't lie.